That's some good golf right there.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Currently 1 under.
What? How do you get -6?
The first real birdie chance, just a short par 4 playing 401 yards.
What? How do you get -6? It's the first hole. What?
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one.
That makes no sense.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
How are you getting -6?
The third hole at TPC Southwind.
This is final round.
Over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
Oh, those are other niggas that play. What? I don't understand.
That should find the cut stuff. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par 5s on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in 2.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, wonderful shot and a chance for birdie at the 5th. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot, but it doesn't seem like it's a tough one. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Going with the 8-iron here. That's disappointing.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Lexi Thompson currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Oh, well played. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Fair effort. And back to the course with the live action. Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par here. Is currently tied for 15th. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Oh, so close. Just a short putt closes the workout on that hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Nicely done. Looks like they're going with a pitching wedge. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't
Come on.
him.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And that will take him to 5 under. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
I love it. Absolutely love it. This player is near the top 10. They need a few more birdies. A good, solid 9 holes should see them inside the top 10 at day's end.
Wonderfully played. Well, this one's going right at the flag. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here at approach. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Yeah, that one will play. The closing 9 at TPC Southwind has so many difficult holes, and this 12th, which is just yet another example.
This green, Luke, for some odd reason, seems to be a little bit more firm than the other greens on this golf course. So be aware of that. Second shots could go bounding over the green if you're not careful.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Ah, that's frustrating. And tapping it in for par.
And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot.
Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
They've chosen to club down here.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
Oh, just missed it. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. He's in a share of 9th place. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That could play.
Outstanding approach shot. Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
That putt went a bit long there. A par putt on the table. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
And one of America's finest, Lexi Thompson, currently leads this tournament.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. If you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie.
And that brings to an end his event. Well, Henny, that was some match. We thought it'd be a great rivalry, and it absolutely was. But how proud would this player be to have taken down Ricky Fowler, despite not winning the event?
Luke, this player will be brimming with pride. What a great result. They challenged Ricky Fowler and beat him. Now, they'll be telling that story in the pub a few times in the coming weeks.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's good night for now.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
From about 130 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
A birdie putt awaits.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
And here we are with the third shot.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. That's heading for the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Can change here.
Trying to save par here.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Oh, that was pure. A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
He's in a tie for 14th place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 7th. Attaboy. Good shot. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, steady now. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Time to face a par 4.
Nicely done.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And down it goes. Now 5 strokes behind.